A caldera is a large depression formed during a volcanic eruption. It is surrounded by steep cliffs known as caldera walls. In most cases, a lake forms in the hollow. Aso caldera, located in the center of Kyushu, Japan, was formed by 4 eruptions between 90,000 and 270,000 years ago. It measures around 18 kilometers from east to west and 24 kilometers from north to south. It is one of the world's largest sunken calderas. In the center of the caldera are the Aso 5 peaks, including the still active Mount Nakadake and other mountains that make up the central volcanic cone group. It has one of the few active craters in the world you can actually visit. The crater is usually filled with water that is 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, creating a hot water pool. The caldera floor extends north and south from the central cone group, and beyond that is a mountainous ring called the outer rim. Inside the outer rim is the steep slope of a caldera wall, while outside it is a gently sloping pyroclastic plateau. On the flat caldera floor lie vast rice terraces called senmaida. Forests cover the steep caldera walls, while extensive grasslands cover the outer rim. But this vertical landscape of farms, residences, forests and grassland was not created naturally. It was created by the people living in this unique caldera landscape. The grassland is over 1,000 years old. Engishiki, a book from the 10th century, mentions the existence of 2 pastures. Aso's charm lies in the over 1,000-year history of a cultural landscape, created by people utilising the terrain and living in harmony with nature. Aso caldera has a central volcanic cone group and a flat caldera floor at its base. It is surrounded by a mountainous outer rim, which has sheer caldera walls on its inner sides. For over 1,000 years, people have been making effective use of this unique geography. Utilising the abundant groundwater generated by the volcanic land, the flat caldera floor has been used for farms and housing, and the forests on the caldera walls for firewood and timber. The mountaintops have been maintained as grassland. The flat outer rim has been used as pasture and grazing land. The land is divided vertically into 4 areas. Each area has its own use as part of a traditional production cycle. In this way, farmers can coexist with the unique land they have been given. There are more than 100 villages in the Aso caldera. The vertical use of land, inherited by each village, has evolved over time. Aso, with its active volcanoes, is one of the world's largest calderas and a unique environment. People living here have shown us how to live in harmony with nature. It is a valuable example of people making use of a very unique environment. This vast grassland stretches across Aso. Aso's caldera's agriculture is characterised by over 22,000 hectares of grassland. For over 1,000 years of human activity, maintenance of these grasslands has relied on human oversight above all else. Controlled burning of fields prevents the overgrowth of trees and preserves the grasslands. Additionally, the grasslands are used for pasture and grazing. This cycle of burning, pasture and grazing has continued for over 1,000 years. This is how Aso's grasslands have been maintained. These grasslands have been used to feed cattle and horses, produce fertilizer, and cultivate fields and rice paddies. The grasslands provide sedge for thatched roofs, and the grasslands support people's lives and work in a variety of other ways. Rain is frequent in Aso, and this rain is a blessing. Grasslands have an excellent capacity for groundwater. The volcanic soil of the Caldera acts as a natural filter, turning rainwater into clean water, which gushes back to the surface. Along with tending to the grasslands, the abundant spring water produced by the volcanic soil is used to irrigate farmlands and ensure stable farming yields. With the modernisation of agriculture, these traditional techniques are now rarely seen in other parts of Japan. But in Aso Caldera, this traditional farming system is reflected in the region's unique topography. It is maintained alongside the beautiful landscapes. Aso Caldera was created by volcanic eruptions. Volcanic ash makes the soil unsuitable for farming. Aso's yearly rainfall is high at 3,000 millimeters, and its climate is cold. The harsh environments led people to pray for a good harvest, resulting in various agricultural festivals throughout the year. The Tatsukuri festival celebrates the wedding of two deities and is held annually for 7 days in March. People pray before the deities for a good harvest. In July, portable shrines containing deities visits local rice paddies for the Onda festival. Around 200 people walk in a procession behind the portable shrines. The deities watch over the rice, and people pray for a good autumn harvest. In May, the Wind Festival is held to seal bad winds that might hinder rice cultivation. To protect crops from frost and pray for a plentiful grain harvest. The Hitaki ritual is unique to this cold climate. Agricultural festivals are held year-round. Aso's agricultural festivals are designated as important cultural properties. There are abundant sources of spring water throughout Aso. Next to these water sources, it is not uncommon to see deities enshrined. The blessing of water took on a religious significance, and even today, the abundant water sources are carefully maintained. Unique geography, volcanic soil unsuitable for farming, and a cold, rainy climate. In this harsh environment, people developed agricultural techniques and pray for a good harvest. Traditional beliefs disappearing from other parts of Japan continue to live on in Aso.